Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Obianuju Mary Jane here, and I am so glad to have you here on this video. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you how to apply to graduate schools in the United States, how to finance your program, and the application checklist. This is a very well detailed video with a lot of information that would help you with this process. So, you have to watch to the end. Okay? Now, if you're watching this video, I assume you've seen my other video on how to find a school for masters in the United States. But if not seen it, that's okay. I'm going to link it to this one. But it's actually quite important that you see that video before watching this one. Okay. Now that you've found the suitable school for you in terms of choice of program, um, and you've made their admission criteria, yes, and grades. Let us start with how you can finance your program. So, during the admission process, the school could offer you graduate assistant offers or not. Each school's admission process is different. So, some of the things that you might want to look out for when scouting for a school would be job offers and scholarships. Like, these are very important. You want to know if they would offer you jobs and scholarships you get. So some schools can give you both tuition scholarship and graduate research assistant or graduate teaching assistant jobs for PhD and the master's program respectively. Getting these offers are very competitive. Other people want it too. So it's based on merit, which means that you must ace your application process. You must ace your application process. Every part of your application process is very important. You need to sell yourself very high. Okay. You don't have to know anyone, thank God. All you have to do is just give it your best shot. Okay. Everything is in your hands, which is why I'm making this video, sharing the application checklist with you and some of other things that you need to know. There are so many other videos I'm going to make to talk about cost and other things that you might need. So do subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on those other videos. Now, moving on how do you achieve this? Okay, so how do you get scholarships and grad students job offer? You have to go to your school, visit their website, find out if they offer scholarships to grad students, and if you can apply for grad assistant jobs. Find out if they can give you scholarships. Okay, schools that offer scholarships is on their website. Some schools don't give scholarship, you see it there. And then also if they give, if they offer these jobs to their graduate students. So if the information you're looking for is not on the website, which is like rare, it's mostly always on the website, go ahead and email the school, and they usually respond fast enough. Some schools would ask you to apply for funding during your application process. Some other schools, you would see a checkbox, like a checkbox that would ask you if you want funding or scholarships and all of that. So just go ahead and just tick yes. That's just that simple. Now, after you apply, the school would respond either in the positive or in the negative. You get my point? Like it's either you get it or you don't. So if the school offers you admission without funding, well, it's up to you to take it or not. Depending on, like it's just up to you. You can decide if you can afford it or not. You can also email the school to ask for funding again, like send them an email telling them that you really like their school, but you can't afford it. Can they give you funding? Give them reasons why you need the funding. You might get some positive response or not, which is, like either way, depend on how persuasive you are and so many other factors, really. So now let's move on to the application checklist. You might want to grab a pen and paper for this one. So the first thing on this application checklist would be your SOP, statement of purpose. This is very important, guys. I can't even stress this enough. This is where you showcase yourself. This is where you sell yourself. If you had any challenges back in uni, let's say you made like um due to third class, or you had some bad grades, or something happened, this is where you explain all of that. Like, this is where you show yourself, like, I'm this good and all of that. So please visit Google and look at other people's work for inspiration to get ideas on how to write your own. But please do not copy and paste. Don't do it. Don't copy and paste, because that's where your wahala will start. If you copy and paste, wahala don't start from there. Hmm. It's okay to seek help and tips, but try to write this yourself. You find out why it's important that you be a part of these things, in subsequent videos. So now we're talking about your CV. That's the next one on the list, CV. There are people that can help you prepare very good CV. Please use them. Pay them money and use them to prepare for your CV. The next one would be recommendation letters. Very important, guys. So you're going to ask people like your professors, your lecturers, your boss, and your colleagues at the office to write these things for you. But it's very important that the person that writes this for you is someone that you trust, because you don't want someone that does not want your progress to write these things for you. You have to be very sure that this is someone that has your interest at heart. 100%. Okay. So you can even like tell them the key points on what to write, and then like they write the rest from there. You can do that. But inform them on time. Have a long list of people on the line in case someone disappoints you. You always have like a replacement. Just tell them on time so that there is no pressure. They take their time and write something really, really good for you. This is very important. Okay. Now the next thing on the list would be your transcripts. You will send the unofficial one to your school during the application process. And when you've gotten the admission, your school, the school would require your university to send the official copy directly to them. This one you will not see this one. You just pay your school and inform them and all of that, and pay the money that they ask you for. That is your school in your country. They will now send the official transcript to your school in the United States. So one thing to keep in mind is that most of the schools in the United States will require you to evaluate your transcript, as they use different grading system. So ask your potential school if they require evaluation or not. Also find out the type of evaluation that they use, if it's WES or ECE. Okay. So the next thing on the list would be your ETS score. That is your ETS score report. That is either for GRE or TOEFL. Some schools require these exams while some don't. But honestly, most schools that offer funding will require these exams. So please take them serious. So if you want scholarship, 100% scholarship, you want those fundings and all of that, just know that the person would want to really test and be sure that you're a quality candidate. You most likely will write these exams. So take them serious. Start preparing early. There are tutorial centers in most cities where you can get tutorials and that prepare you for this exam, so that you smash it, so that you score very high. Hmm? It's important that you score high in these exams. You can even get a private tutor at your convenience. My husband did that. He was working as a doctor in Nigeria, so he needed someone like that could come put him through when it's convenient, maybe weekends. You just arrange with the person and pay the person money, those kind of things. So application. Oh yeah, before I forget, let me mention that some schools waive TOEFL for Nigerians. So check on their website or email the school for clarification to find out if your school, if they waive TOEFL for Nigerians or your country. Okay. So the next one on the list would be application fee. Most schools require application fee, while some don't. It depends on the school. The next one is evaluation fee. That evaluation I was talking about is not free. Oh. That evaluation is not free, and it's not even cheap. It's not. So this is like basically what's on that checklist for application. Now, guys, another important thing is that remember that you might be helping someone find the answers to their life changing journey, okay, just by sharing the link of this video on your WhatsApp status, on your Facebook stories, and your Instagram stories. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, but you might really be helping someone else. So um my next video would be a breakdown of how much you need to get masters in the United States. Don't miss that video. So subscribe to my channel and please like this video and comment. I'll be so happy to get your questions and I'll respond to them. Thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.